Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to your channeled message reading. This is the Dream Clairvoyant. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I truly hope you're all doing well, feeling safe, and feeling blessed because you are. So for the channeled message reading, it does not matter what your zodiac sign is or what your gender is. Absolutely anyone may resonate with this message. I just ask that you use discernment to take what resonates and leave what does not. If the message doesn't resonate with you, that's absolutely okay. You're always welcome to watch the tons and tons of other readings that we have here on the channel. Also know that the cards represent energies, okay, that any gender can embody. Also, you guys, follow me on TikTok at The Dream Clairvoyant. That is where I will be posting the majority of the individual 12 zodiac sign readings, okay? The Dream Clairvoyant. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for guiding us. Channeled message reading. What is the message for someone out there? Channel message reading. Let's see here. Oops. Channeled message reading. What is the message for someone out there? Channel message reading. 40, the mask. Channeled message reading. 22. And then 12, the owl card. Okay. Clarify 40, mask. Clarify 40, mask. 10 of Pentacles. The mask card is like, it could represent a person who's being two-faced or deception, someone who's presenting themselves to be one way when they're actually another way. Page of Wands and the Two of Cups. There's deception. I feel like there's deception. Yeah. The one who's being deceitful is the Emperor. This Emperor's been causing trouble. He's been showing up in my other readings. The 10 of Pentacles, okay, this could have to do with like lump sums of money, business empires, generational wealth, wealthy families, that kind of stuff. There's money involved in this, okay? Page of Wands represents good news, but truly, I always see, yes, the Page of Wands represents good news or a good idea, but I've always seen the Page of Wands as a discovery card, like someone discovering some good news, okay, or good information, all right? And it's about a partnership, Two of Cups. So it looks like if this is your message, you discovered a very significant partnership here between you and another person, okay? But there's an Emperor here who did not want you to know. This Emperor is like screaming. I can feel his energy. He is very chaotic. He is in a state of chaos right now because he was hoping to deceive you. He did not want, it's like he was trying to get you to choose another path. But if you would have chosen that other path, you would have really missed out on an important partnership here that you're meant to be in, because the 22 represents, it's the stairway or staircase card, right? The stairs. And there's no, so here's 40. All right. Someone help me. I'm trying to really improve my camera setup. How do I prevent this glare? If there's anyone who's into like, what would it be? Videography or content creating, give me some advice. Email me, give me some advice to like avoid the glare. So this is number 40, the mask card. And then this is number 22, the stairway card. 22 is all about, there's two paths to take. There's no right or wrong way. Okay, there's no right or wrong way, but But I feel like this person was trying to manipulate you to take one path, okay, and not the other. It's an emperor. It's a person who could be a mature man, could be a father figure. If it's a woman, then she's typically in this emperor energy. She may be like an alpha female. She may be very assertive and likes to be in control. But those are the characteristics of the emperor, male or female. When a person carries this energy, they're very assertive. They like to be in charge and in control. All right. This emperor here was being very deceitful. Like there's something that he was doing. Look, he's even here as the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords represents a swift action taker, but it could also represent someone who can be quite aggressive or military-like. Like there's something here that he was doing with this mask number 40. Tell us more about this emperor and what he was doing. Look, he's here as the King of Wands. Okay, and King of Wands, the King and Queen of Wands are all about passion and action, ambition. So when a person's in the King of Wands energy, they're not just laying back and relaxing. They're fighting for something. They're determined for something. They're taking action for something. And I feel like it has to do with money, with the Page of Pentacles here. Something financial. I feel like this King of Wands passionately wants some sort of like financial opportunity. And he's willing to do whatever it takes to seize that opportunity to get some money, some finances here. I feel like he is a King of Wands, but I feel like he's showing up as the Emperor because he wanted to control the entire situation and influence you, manipulate you, deceive you into taking another direction away from this partnership. Let's look at this significant partnership with the Two of Cups. Yeah. Oh my gosh. He feels like you're in his spot. It feels like a situation where you're number one and he wants to be in that number one spot. You're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles and then the Ace of Wands. This is a partnership, like you're in a partnership with a significant person. And because of this partnership, I feel like there's money involved. The Queen of Pentacles is very successful and financially well off. And the Ace of Wands represents a passionate new beginning. I keep on feeling like this King of Wands Emperor has been competing with you, okay, to be in that number one spot that is already yours. So be wise. Why? You don't have to fight for something that's already yours. You don't have to compete for a spot or a position that you're already in. Don't let this person get you out of character. Okay, because it's like they just want you to move out of the way so that they can take your spot. Tell us about this Two of Cups. This King of Wands is also very upset that you are more important than he is when it comes to this partnership, because you're the one in that number one spot and he's not. This person wants people to look at him with importance. Look, Queen of Wands, okay? You could be a woman or you can be a man who's currently embodying his feminine energy. So just take it how it resonates. But with the Queen of Wands, man, this person is so jealous of you. Look, Seven of Swords. It's like they're giving you all sorts of evil eye. But just laugh it off and remain prayerful that God will protect you physically and spiritually from any actions that this person's trying to take against you. Just laugh it off and know that you're divinely protected, and what is yours will always be yours for as long as you are staying close to God. The enemy will not be able to trick or deceive you at all. But you're showing up as the Queen of Wands. So the jealousy comes from him or this King of Wands thinking that you're someone's favorite. Like I keep on hearing that. Someone has chosen you to be in a partnership with them. And yeah, the person who chose you could actually be a Cancer with the Chariot. They may have like strong Cancer in their sun, moon, Venus, or rising, and they could be family with the Ten of Cups. It's a big family card. Yeah. It's a big family card. It's that happily ever after, or maybe you had family. Maybe you guys have had family with this person. Or this could be a relative is what I'm trying to say. And with the Chariot here, they could carry some strong Cancer in their sun, moon, Venus, or rising. But this Emperor, this masculine energy is just really jealous that you're in the spot that he wants to be in. You were the one who was chosen. Gosh, yeah, okay. Let's look at the 22, the stairs. All right, so you have the Empress. Clarify number 22, stairs. The Lovers, 22. 22, stairs. Let me see. Stairs. The High Priestess and the Hermit. So the High Priestess represents, like I said, the staircase, right? Or stairway, whatever. It says you have a path to take. There's no right or wrong way, but you can only take one path, okay? So the Empress represents a mature woman, and the Empress is someone who is very like creative, artistic, abundant, fertile, fruitful. Many times when a person, regardless of gender, when a person's in their Empress energy, they are giving birth to their creation. Something's coming into fruition for them. Okay, so like if you've been manifesting something and it comes to life, you're most likely going to be in this Empress energy. In a way, you're giving birth to your creation. Something that you've been wanting very badly is finally coming to life. Kind of like how a woman gives birth to a child. So I feel like there's something that you've really been wanting, like you've been praying for it, manifesting it. And this decision is really big. If you, there's no right or wrong way, but I feel like there sort of is. Like if you take a certain path, it will lead you to fruition. Like it will lead you to what it is that you truly desire. That is why this Emperor King of Wands was really hoping to deceive you to not take the right path, okay? That would lead you to something that you truly desire. Would you have been fine without it? Sure, I guess, but you wouldn't have gotten your wish fulfillment then, right? The Lovers, I feel like this is something that is meant to be. Like the Lovers, this pathway that you're taking is sort of meant to be. It aligns with your life purpose, your destiny. You're unlocking something here by taking this pathway. It's almost like you're unlocking the key to your purpose, your destiny or something. There's significance here. But the Lovers represents a choice, okay? But it could also represent a soulmate connection. Like you're being called to take a certain path. It's a part of your calling. You just have to do it, you know, to be obedient to the Most High and to also access and activate your blessings. This is something very, very positive, of course. If it wasn't positive, then the enemy wouldn't be after you like this. But you have the High Priestess that's here, and the High Priestess represents someone who's very spiritual and intuitive. So even though this Emperor King of Wands tried to hide it from you and deceive you, spiritually, this is your calling. So you still found out about it. It's like something ringing in your ears, like you're connected to this path. This spiritual path, you're connected to it. So, you know, this Emperor King of Wands could have tried to hide it from you, deceive you, manipulate you, but it was still so clear for you to see. It was still so clear to see from your end in a spiritual way. And yeah, you gather all the insight. Like with the Hermit, it represents healing, recovering, but it also represents like becoming introspective and looking into things, making discoveries. There's this inner knowing. You have an inner knowing about your calling, your spiritual calling. And so there was nothing that this Emperor King of Wands could have really done, to be honest, to keep you away from this. Yeah, you know what to do. You know what path to take with the Two of Wands. Two of Wands represents trying to get a sense of direction. And I do feel like this is something that you had to look into yourself so that you can make a decision whether you want it or not. It wasn't, you know, some blessings it just comes in and it falls on our laps, right? Some blessings are presented to us. And then you have certain blessings where you know about it and God has shown you what to do to get it. And then you have to reach for it. So it's not going to fall. Some blessings aren't going to fall on your lap, but you know where it is and you have to reach for it. And God does it that way because by us reaching for it, it's also us using our free will. Okay, it's also us calling judgment, making a decision and saying, yes, God, yes, universe, this is what I want. Okay, so that when you do take it, you can't say, oh my gosh, you know, I didn't ask for this. So, but I feel like you made the right decision. I feel like you're being obedient and you're just so connected spiritually that you know that this is your calling. This is your path to take. So let's look at number 12, wisdom. It's the owl card. Number 12. The star, number 12. Number 12. The Ace of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Okay. So 12, owl, wisdom, right? The star, I feel like you were getting spiritual wisdom, like spiritual guidance and information on how to take this path. You were spiritually led to this blessing of financial abundance. The star represents your prayers being heard and answered, your wishes being granted. It's a card of wish fulfillment. It's a card of hope and faith. So I feel like spiritually you asked the Most High for something and he heard your prayers and answered it. And this is him giving it to you. This pentacle, it's not coming from a person like the Page of Pentacles or Knight of Pentacles. These are all people, pages, knights, kings, queens, right? This one, though, it is an ace, divine intervention. It's coming out of the helping hands of the Most High. So it's a blessing that God has given you spiritually, but it's manifesting into the physical realm as some sort of gift. It's a gift of financial prosperity. So that it's very powerful. This is exactly what you wanted. It's exactly what you prayed for. Which is one of the reasons why no enemy can come between you and this blessing. You also have the Four of Wands. It's written, it's destined, like it's meant to happen. It's already there. God has already prepared this new beginning for you. Everything's already prepared. Everything's already in its place. It was just a matter of you being spiritually guided to take the appropriate steps to get to this destination here, you know? The Four of Wands represents redemption, celebrations. It's a happiness card. So, wow. Look, speaking of happy, the Sun card literally representing happiness, fulfillment, growth, expansion. So, Holy Spirit, tell us more. Holy Spirit, tell us more. That dropped, so I'm going to do it again. Tell us more about this message. So you have the Ace of Wands. It's conflict, it's chaos, it's competition. Let me see, Eight of Wands. So Five of Wands, Eight of Wands, Five of Wands, Eight of Cups. Let me see, Two of Swords, Eight of Wands. I feel like the enemy has been defeated. The enemy has been defeated and has to go. The enemy has been defeated and has to go. because you have made your arrival to the very destination that the enemy didn't want you. Like this Emperor, King of Wands was, I feel like he was trying to blind you from seeing, from knowing about something, or there's something here that he was doing. Tell us what this Emperor, King of Wands was doing. Number 4. Yeah, look, number 1, you see how this woman, it's the messenger card. She has an envelope in her hand. So it's information. It's the message, news, information. This masculine, this King of Wands Emperor did not want you to have information about this financial blessing. And look, 4 and 6. So number 4, it is the house card. It could represent an actual house. Maybe there's a house that's in your name or that someone has given you and he doesn't want you to know. Maybe it's property. Maybe it is real estate. Or maybe we can look at it in an abstract way and say it could have to do with your long-term security and stability. Something very good and long-lasting, very valuable. Okay, and he didn't want you to know because number 6 is the cloud card, and it's all about making sure that there's no clarity, right? That fog, blurring things out so that something can't be seen or discovered. Another way we can read the number 4 card, we can say that this may have to do with like inheritance, or maybe there's a company, maybe it's a business entity. I'm trying to give as many options here. So it could be a house, an actual house that you're connected to. It could be a property, building. It could be a company, institution, corporation. When I tell you, he did not want you to find out about it. Like he wanted it to be blurry, something to be hard to see or find out. And so you needed spiritual guidance. You needed a higher power, the highest power, God, to guide you, because this person had put obstacles in your way. And somehow you just, by spiritual guidance, you were able to navigate your way around the obstacles and still find this out. So that's the beauty in spiritual guidance. It can lead you, around physical obstacles. So this person has to go. Like they have to just give up. The 5 of Wands, they were fighting against you, competing, didn't work. So with the 8 of Cups here, they just have to let it go. And notice how it's an 8 of Cups. It's not even like a 5 of Swords where it's defeat, surrendering, and walking away. It's 8 of Cups. This person, I feel, because 8 of Cups is walking away from an investment. So I feel like they invested a lot of time, effort, and maybe even money into competing with you with the 5 of Wands. And all of that was for nothing. All of that was a waste, right? Because now with the 2 of Swords, they may be getting communication that you have found out, you've made a discovery, you've arrived to your destination. Look, the Ace of Swords, they're gonna be so mad. The Ace of Swords represents the truth and clarity. It's also a big communication card. So I think they've received news that you have made your discovery, that you are here for what's rightfully yours. You've arrived. You've arrived. You have arrived to a destination that they were trying to block you from reaching. Look at the 8 of Wands, communication. Both of these are communication cards. Clarify the 2 of Swords. Wow. 2 of Swords is like calling a truce. I think their hands are tied. They don't know what to do about this communication because truly they can't take what's yours. So they were hoping that you wouldn't know about it so that enough time would go by and I guess you would miss out on it and then they could take it. It's like withholding information from someone. I feel like that's what it was. Clarify the 2 of Swords. Clarify the 2 of Swords. Yeah, they don't know. There's nothing that they can do. Like 2 of Swords, their hands are tied. The 2 of Swords also, it could represent calling a truce. Their hands are tied. They can't rewrite this. This is destined. This is destined for you. They can't rewrite it. They can't cheat. They can't corrupt it. All they could have done, all that they were able to do was mislead you, misguide you, misinform you, and hide truths from you so that you wouldn't reach this destination, but you have. So their hands are tied. Look, Two of Wands. Two of Wands represents carrying out a plan. They don't know what plans to carry out. You know, they don't know. That's why it came out when we clarified the Two of Swords. They don't know because you're more powerful than they are. You're more powerful with the Hierophant. Someone who is powerful and influential. You're in that number one spot that they want. So the second you step in, your power supersedes their power, their authority. The Hierophant, look at how these people are looking up at her, right? Powerful, influential person. They only had power in your absence, but in your presence, they don't have power. There's something here about you being in this number one spot that they want to be in. Yeah, you're the King of Pentacles. Woman or female, you're the King of Pentacles. Look at this man sitting on a golden throne. King of Pentacles is rich, by the way, very financially well off. That's the position that he was hoping to be in by cheating, by manipulating you to miss out on a financial opportunity so that he can be in it. He can replace you. Look, Seven of Wands. That was the plan. That was the only thing he could do. Seven of Wands, standing your ground, defending yourself, pleading your case. Clarify the Seven of Wands. I feel like this person is very power hungry. They are. Nine of Pentacles. There's something about this individual. Nine of Pentacles represents luxuries, abundance, success, accomplishments, but no. It's like there's something about them. Five of Swords. There's greed. I think at this point, I feel like they're being asked to leave because there's something about the Holy Spirit just said point of power. What does that mean? Point of power. So in your absence, they had power, but because now you have stepped in, they don't have any power. It's almost like when the president's not there, the VP is in charge. Point of power, there's order here. Maybe it's some sort of hierarchy. Okay, and you did show up as the Hierophant. The Hierophant in a traditional hierarchy, the Hierophants are like the boss of the boss, the CEOs, the executives. They're at the very top of the pyramid. So I feel like this person feels, Seven of Wands is like a stand your ground, defend yourself. It's when you feel pushed against the wall. Now this person, I don't know, if they were bossing people around, because you have now stepped into the picture, nobody's listening to them with the Seven of Wands. I almost feel like they're being kind of pushed to the side. Like, okay, you can back up now because the real person is here. And it's not to say that they've taken a loss, because this person, they have their fair share of money. There's money here. Money is something valuable. So maybe this person is just greedy. Maybe they're just greedy because they have more than enough with the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Nine of Pentacles is someone who's successful. So they have their fair share of something, but I feel like they wanted yours. They wanted that number one spot. Now, though, I feel like if there were people who they were working with, the people here are saying, hey, go ahead and take what's your fair share. Go ahead and take what's yours, okay, and go. The real person has stepped in. Five of Swords, they're being asked to walk away, something. Five of Swords, defeat, surrendering, letting go. That's what the Five of Swords is. Five of Swords, defeat, surrendering, and letting go. Yeah, and that's just how it's meant to be, okay? I feel like this person was absolutely tormenting and abusing people in your absence. I'm telling you, it's one of those things where it's like the president's not there, now the VP's in charge. This person wanted, the Holy Spirit saying absolute power. No wonder they're showing up as the emperor. They like control. So in your absence, they were being some sort of tyrant. They wanted absolute power. They were controlling everything and everyone and abusing people, whether verbally, mentally, emotionally. And now they're being released because the president, right? The executive, which is you've stepped in. Five of Swords, defeat, surrendering. That's what the Five of Swords is. Defeat and surrendering, having to walk away. And it's just it's how it's meant to be with the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Wands. It's just how it's meant to be. The Wheel of Fortune represents something that is destined and fated. Then you have the Three of Wands, waiting for this is someone who has to turn, like this emperor has to turn his back on this and just look towards what lies ahead of him. And I feel like God's always doing things, right? This was all a part of the divine plan. These people who were under this masculine's like we're going to call it a rulership, whatever, because he was in charge in your absence. If they had any sort of biasness, okay? Because if they had any sort of biasness, they don't anymore. They have been tormented. I even heard targeted. Maybe they were even targeted, bullied, okay, by this King of Wands when he was in power. So you now stepping in as the real power figure, they're going to see you as a breath of fresh air. Okay? They're going to see you as a breath of fresh air. It's like you have to get a taste. In order for you to know what good is, you have to experience bad. In order for you to know where the light is, you have to see darkness first to know where the light is so that you can be able to distinguish or even differentiate the two. So even when it comes to the other people who were involved here, if they had any sort of ignorance against you, biasness against you, okay, they don't anymore. When you step in, they're going to see what a true leader really is, what a true power figure really is, because they've had a taste of the bad. There's some sort of comparison here. So when you step into your rightful position, you're going to be appreciated. Your qualities will be highlighted. People will be grateful for you. Yeah. That's why it happened. And this is all so spiritual. It is to direct people into the light, guide people into the light so that they can see what is good versus what is bad. What is light versus what is darkness. That way they will have a clear distinction of the two. And they wouldn't even want to go there again. After, I'm telling you, this King of Wands was a tyrant. This King of Wands was a tyrant. After the people have experienced this King of Wands, they will never want to go there again. They will appreciate you. Wow. I feel like that's pretty much all. Last message. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for guiding us. Wow. Number 2. This is meant to be, look, 42, the compass card. It's all about guidance. Guidance, the compass, it directs you. You were spiritually guided. And I said this earlier, you were spiritually guided. And number 2, it's the clover card. And it represents luck, fortune, favor. God directed you exactly to what you asked him for. He directed you to what you prayed for. Everything about this holds spiritual significance. And I feel like you also had to learn to truly trust God and have faith. So, wow, this is very, very positive. I am immensely happy for you. It feels like it was a journey that you've completed, or obstacles that you overcame. And because of that, you're a lot stronger. Your faith is more firm. You have more faith. You have more trust, and your bond between you and the Most High is a lot stronger and closer as well. So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed the message. And if you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. Take care, everyone, and many blessings to you.